Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's gone 3 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Looking at his career totals, Winker carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's the pitch.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Votto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Soft grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Vs. Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
Here now is Trey Turner, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 44.
Ready now, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Turner has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
A ball and a strike now. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide, 2-0. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Stepping in, Eric Thames. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Tucker.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Oh, Howie. He goes to first. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, vs.Castillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Third inning, no score to this point.
That's
2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for Washington, Carter Heboom. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, that's low.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
vs. Strasburg.
At the plate, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. Has a look, now the pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 1-0. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Line toward the alley in left center, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 now. And the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A shot down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So a runner on first with one out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
1 ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Now batting. The pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Nick Castellanos now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The center fielder, number 33.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3 balls.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out. One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Thames is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's 6 out.
One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Carter Heboom. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Striding in, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Two out with the man at first. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
No, that's down.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Starlin Castro will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
In now, Joey Votto. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Three and 0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Robles. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Moustakas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Settling in now, Aristides Aquino. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. High pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Castellanos will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's upstairs.
Now the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Line hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. On, he pops it up. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 home.
Ball two. Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Nicholas Castellanos will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right after it is eaten. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joey Votto would be next. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Now in the box, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Wade Miley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Wade Miley.
Digging in, Eric Thames, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in, Carter Heboom. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Weakly hit towards first. Galvis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Now to the plate, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip. Miley gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The pitcher, number 50, Austin.
Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. A bouncer up the middle. Moustakas has it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 4-0. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Eugenio Suarez.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 now.
I got count 1 and 2.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right after it is eaten. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
2 down, runners at first and second. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The pitcher, number 22, Wade.
Number 4 will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Eaton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Cincinnati, but they're in front 4-0. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Raisel.
Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Into the box, Adam Eaton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Moustakas is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Pedro Strop enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Thames behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Robles. He can't get there as it falls in.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
In now, Jesse Winker as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. None left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. Michael Lorenzen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Striding in to start the ninth, Carter Kieboom, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 as that misses up and in. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, Victor.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
Lorenzen, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
As Drupal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Last strike now for the Nats.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Cincinnati used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Vs.Castillo wins his 3rd of the season. Michael Lorenzen hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.